What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one, the only, Ash Said It. AshSaidIt.com, AshSaidIt.com. Welcome to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. I appreciate you guys so very much. Over 1,500 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this would be possible without you guys, so I thank you so very much. And yes, we're still living a bit of a pandemic life, but that doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy the holiday seasons. So I have got my good friend Carrie from Atlanta Festival of Lights with us today. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing awesome. How are you doing today?
Great. So happy to be on your podcast.
I appreciate that. All right, Carrie. So for people that have, been living under a rock somewhere, let them know, what is the Atlanta Festival of Lights?
Well, we just opened about a week ago, and it's a drive-through Christmas lights display. So you can stay warm and dry and cozy in your car and drive through and see all sorts of fun decorations and lights and holiday cheer.
Yeah, so if you, I don't know, you may not have like an exact number, but if you had to guesstimate, how many lights total would you say are in this display?
Oh, that is a good question. Way too many to count, that's for sure. There are a lot out there. So yeah, I couldn't give you an exact number, but definitely hundreds of thousands.
Oh,
for
wow.
Sure.
Insane. All right. So as far as preparation, how many people does it take to put such a project together?
Well, it started with just two of us, the owner of our company and I. As you know, but probably not many of your listeners, we normally do beer and wine festivals and the Atlanta Brunch Festival. So that's always been our area of expertise. But obviously with the pandemic, we kind of had to shift gears and figure out a way to make some sort of money this year. So we decided we would test out this Christmas drive-through situation. So we reached out to some companies that, created the lights and the displays and all that fun stuff. So we had some conversations, and they came up with a game plan for us. And all of the light displays are custom made. They're all handmade in North Carolina. So, they would come in by the truckloads a few days at a time.
Oh, wow.
And, we had a big team unloading all the trucks and putting them in the right space and getting them connected together. And, we had some big machinery, cherry pickers and boom lifts and stuff to pull some of these lights upright because they're, plenty of feet tall. I think like 30 feet high or so is some of the larger ones. So it was a lot of hands-on manual labor once we were actually setting everything up and getting it situated. But, now is the fun part to just drive by and enjoy it and appreciate the festivities.
Yes. Now, what kind of themes can people look forward to as they're enjoying the event?
Well, we've got some marching soldiers. We've got plenty of snowflakes and like a Toyland area and a little deer and tree forest, which is very fun.
Yeah.
We've got Old Man Winter, which is the largest piece that we have. It's really cool and neat. And one of my favorite things about it is that since we're behind Atlantic Station, you can see the Midtown skyline in the background. So it just adds more lights to it, which is really fun.
Oh, that sounds so cool, so amazing, and just awesome to have that kind of setup here. So hopefully this is going to be an ongoing event for Atlanta, and we can possibly look forward to this next year?
That's what we're hoping. I mean, we definitely have learned a lot. This is our first attempt in this whole arena of lights. So we definitely learned a lot. And, now we know how to make it bigger and better for next year. And, we've kind of been analyzing the data of how many cars come on what night and what's the busiest and how many is too many per half an hour. And, trying to work out all the kinks with traffic and all that sort of stuff. So definitely been a great experience, but now we know, what to change and how to make it better for future years to come. So we certainly do hope to do this again.
Yeah, certainly. Like, as far as like traffic and stuff goes, are there people out there to kind of help direct people? Like if people get stuck or if they get confused or anything like that?
Yeah, so we've definitely got some police officers out there directing traffic,
Okay.
Helping people find their way to the entrance and, kind of managing some of the stop signs and four-way stops and stuff, making sure that everybody gets in smoothly and in a timely fashion. So that's been helpful as well.
Absolutely. How long is the event set to run for?
Right now we're scheduled to go through January 18th, which is MLK Day. So, we're kind of extending the holidays for a little bit and let people have some festive cheer after the first of the year and everything. So, once all the excitement dies down, people can still come by our lights and enjoy it a little bit longer.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that you guys encourage people to book their tickets beforehand to just make it a little bit easier and a smoother transition.
Right, yeah. So, exactly. So we have half an hour increments for people to buy tickets. And so, we found that, like 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8-ish is like peak time. So we do set a limit on the number of tickets for those time slots. So
Gotcha.
The earlier you can book and get your preferred time slot, the better.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Carrie, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you.
Oh, my gosh. It was a pleasure. Thank you for helping to spread the word. And if anybody wants more information, of course, they can find us at AtlantaFestivalOfLights.com. And on Instagram, we're Atlanta Festival of Lights. And if anybody has questions, it's atlfestivaloflights@gmail.com. So plenty of ways to reach out to us and follow along and see what's going on. And I did just want to throw out that we are going to attempt to do a walking night on December 17th so that you can, really take your time and enjoy it and get up close and take some good pictures, like right next to the lights. Yeah. So, again, that's December 17th. So hopefully it doesn't rain that night.
We're claiming that good weather, good energy. And everyone should, of course, check out the website and book ahead versus just showing up because there is a limit. There's going to definitely be a limit of people per half hour. So you guys do that.
And we will actually be open on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We will not be open on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, but Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we'll have our crew out there ready to welcome anybody who wants to come check out the lights.
All right. Sounds like a bet. Much more success, Carrie. Can't wait to have you back on to talk about your next event because I know it's coming. And hopefully I'll actually be able to make that one now. So we'll claim that. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.